Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Mario is Missing for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And it was only published by Nintendo, they just gave it their blessing. And the game was actually developed by a now defunct game developer known as the Software Toolworks, who also made different versions of the game for the NES and the personal computer. And I like their logo, the little horse-drawn carriage that they had for a logo. And I would follow that up with, don't feel the same way about the game, but I actually grew up with this one, and it's not as bad as even the angry video game nerd himself makes it out to be. In case you already didn't know, this is an edutainment game. We're gonna learn geography, yay! But don't let that stop you from picking this up at a flea market or a mom-and-pop gaming store or some car boot sale. Yes, I'm using UK terminology here. And don't let that stop you from trying this game out yourself however you can, because this is actually a really decent game. It's not the worst game in existence. And no, do not play that again. Just let me search for Mario. Now, when you start the game, you will end up in this room in Bowser's Castle. There are 5 different doors, and you can open one of them and go in using up on the control pad. Also, you can move left and right with the control pad, but you already knew that. Hold Y to run, press B to jump. Really simple to move around in this game. And I'm going to go ahead and enter this door. Whenever you enter the door, you'll show up somewhere in the world. And you can do these doors in any order you want. Come out through this blue pipe, which is the entrance and exit of this world. And whenever you leap off of it, Pokey comes out. We're going to have to do something specific in order to make him not be there anymore. Also, this guy's showing up. Let's press A when he gets close enough, and we can ask where we are with the A button. This is sort of a riddle. Remember Nero and his fiddle? Also, there are Koopas we can stomp on with B. That one didn't give me anything, but this guy might. No, not that guy either. Some of them have individual death animations, like that. And they drop a bag, which I barely bet you could see there. Just walk up to it and press B, you'll jump, but you'll also grab it as well. Also, you can go down a pipe by jumping onto it and pressing down. You'll go to another pipe somewhere on the map. And there's always a random one every time, I think. And when you press R on the top of the controller, the R shoulder button, you will make this little map in the top center pop up. It is a real-time map. You'll see where everyone's going. You'll see if any Koopas are in the vicinity, and you can see where you can go. Now, how do you cross the road? Well, you gotta line yourself up with the crosswalk and press up or down. And by doing that, we can go up or down a street. If you're not lined up, or if you're on the road, you'll get a car horn instead whenever you press up or down. So be sure to learn proper road safety in this game too. The game actually has you doing that. We're now approaching an info booth, and if we go up to Peach here and talk to her, yes, she runs all of them, you'll find out why a certain tourist attraction is closed. You'll choose to return an artifact, or you can just leave her alone. If you ask why a certain tourist attraction is closed, you'll get a pamphlet with information on that tourist attraction. And apparently some part of it is stolen. And the information in this pamphlet is very valuable. You'll need it in order to answer questions in order to return the artifact that you have equipped. And I'll show how to do that when we get in the pause menu as well. But for now, I'm going to stop on this Koop because he passed me by and I want to make him pay for it. And let's go to the pause menu. Artifact section lets you choose between one of the 3 artifacts for this city with left or right on the control pad. The computer lets you look at any information that you've gathered. So that information on where we were from that old guy, we can go over here, press A, and we can get that clue again if we need to. Also, the final column has all the pamphlets, so in case you need to read those again, there you go. And of course you also have a timer there, as well as your score on the bottom, as well as any bonuses that you may have. And that's pretty much it for the computer. The Globulator lets you move Yoshi around this little map. But we need to find out where we are first before we can use it, so let's go ahead and put that away for now. The city map is generally like the one that I just toggled with the R button, except it's a full screen map and everything's paused because, well, we're in the pause menu. Nothing will be moving in real time because we're paused. Let's press start to back out, and we have the photo album. This can only be used if we've returned one of the artifacts in this city successfully. Now that we have some information on what to do, I might as well go ahead and go on with the rest of the game. Where am I? Maybe I should wear a suit, because this country is shaped like a boot. Only one clue for a conversation. You have to talk to him if you want some more info. That's from that colossal arena. It's that 50,000 ancient Roman dude, so that's a gladiator spear from the Colosseum. Matter of fact, this is where that... No, that's a Trevi Fountain. That's for the third place that we have yet to go. I'm gonna jump on these Koopas first. And then get this bag too. And here's the Trevi Fountain coins. Let's go ahead and talk to Peach first, so we can get some clues on it. And here we go. Legend says that if a visitor tosses coins over his shoulder into the Trevi Fountain, he will one day return to Rome. The Trevi Fountain is one of the best known landmarks in Rome because of its fable, but also because of its fancy carvings. The fountain was shown in the 1954 movie, 3 Coins in the Fountain. Now, we have it equipped. We can return it, but we will have to answer questions as I mentioned earlier. So let's ask away. The Trevi is the biggest and oldest fountain in Rome, and people throw coins in to return to Rome. We kind of learned that from the pamphlet. We get a reward as well as a bonus in case there ever is one. You'll have to check the pamphlet for details. I was going to do that, but then I realized, I might as well save that for another one whenever I get the information. And now that the place is no longer closed, you can go in these doors with the up arrow, and you can take a picture of the artifact that you just restored. You can access it at any time with the photo album section in the pause menu. So now that we have one of the artifacts returned, where is the other 2? No, not Globulator. I want City Map. Alright, it was right where that guy with the cap was. That'll be the... No, that's the Sistine Chapel. We're at the Trevi Fountain. Colosseum is below. Right. There are 5 different people that you can speak to, and they all give you different kinds of clues. Not only for where you are, but for also all the items as well. You don't have to fill them all out, but it's pretty cool if you do so. Just so you can check out all the checkpoints you have on the computer. And this guy have anything? No. Okay. Why is the Colosseum closed today? Well, we get a pamphlet. The Colosseum was built in AD 72 at the command of an important Roman emperor. Its name comes from a Latin word meaning big, and it really is huge. 573 yards in circumference. 573. The Colosseum seated over 50,000 spectators. The rulers and the public came to the arena each week to watch games of strength and other entertainment. The games they watched were often very violent, with gladiators sent to fight riveting foes like hungry lions and elephants. You have a $2,000 reward, but sadly no bonus. One of the artifacts, when returned, usually does give you a bonus in addition to the reward. We do have this gladiator spear equipped, so let's go ahead and return it. Just how many people could fit in this place? Well, the kid with a hat told us it's 50,000 Roman dudes. And who would use that spear? Lions. No, gladiators. And let's go ahead some more and get that Colosseum photo taken. I am really rolling with the punches on these gaffes and commentary. If you brought Italian shoes from home, we could climb the Alps for a peek of Rome. Apparently the teacher likes to rhyme a lot, and then again, so does a lot of these people. Except the kid. He just kind of gives you some free facts right on the spot. That's what I'm led to believe. And I might as well go ahead and check the city map. Well, we still have the 3 Koopas to destroy, so we might as well go ahead and go down. go ahead and jump on these guys because the cop isn't going to do it for us. And apparently the guy is all the way to the north, the one that we want. Where am I? Your capital is now Lyra in this capital city. Just do as the Romans do. You couldn't already guess we're in Rome, Italy. So we can go to the Globulator and get Yoshi over there. So here's what we gotta do. Because this is in Western Europe, and Western Europe has its own screen. We gotta go all the way north to here. And on this bridge here, when you go up, you'll enter this little inset of Western Europe. From here, you can go to Rome, Italy. And that's where we are. When we unpause the game, we have Yoshi. He is a lot faster, I think. Maybe it's just me. Also, people are not even freaked out in the slightest that we're riding a dinosaur. And you know what? I might as well go ahead and take a pipe to where I want to go. Okay, I was mistaken. They don't take you to a random location. They're apparently one-way things. Apparently, only two pipes are connected to each other. So you can only switch between one location and the other with the pipes. Okay. Shows what I know. But we now have the last artifact, which is the Sistine Chapel roof. So let's go ahead and... No. I was going to go over there, but... You know what? I might as well just go ahead and use the crosswalks instead of using the pipe, because I don't even know where this thing's going to lead me, and I know it's not going to be over here. So, let's get that pamphlet first. In 1508, Pope Julius II commissioned the artist Michelangelo to decorate the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. He wasn't used to painting on plaster. It took Michelangelo over 4 years to finish painting the 10,000 square foot ceiling. Much of the painting had to be done in an uncomfortable position. The artist was either lying on wooden scaffolds or looking straight up. The chapel's ceiling is breathtakingly beautiful. It is considered Michelangelo's masterpiece. $900 reward, $2,400 bonus. And let's go ahead and return that. What does Sistine mean in Latin? I believe it means holy. Nope. I got my facts messed up. If that happens, you'll have to wait a little while. And you're going to have to read your pamphlet again. So why not read the pamphlet again? Apparently we have to get some of the clues from the people that we talk to. They're not all going to be on the pamphlet, it appears. It was worth it just to get that clue. And Michelangelo painted that ceiling. I believe it is in the Vatican. Now we got it right. Hopefully I won't mess it up on that kind of front again. Also, apparently, it seems that guy there seems censored. Maybe it's just me. Then again, it is a Nintendo game prior to the ESRB rating system. But we now have all 3 artifacts returned, so we have to go back to the start. Now, where is that? I believe I'm right in the vicinity of that. No, I should have went down instead of up. I'm sorry if the start of this video was rather janky, rather iffy, but it's the best I could do. It took me several tries to get it right, but, well, this is the best that I can do. And now that we have Yoshi on with us, when we approach the Pokey, he starts shaking faster and faster, and he shrinks right down into that pipe there. Line ourselves up, go down, and apparently I spent a lot of time in the city for some reason. That's because of me talking and everything. I'll be able to get a time bonus later on. Thankfully, if you run out of time, you know, you won't be penalized for it. You won't lose the game automatically. And every time you do complete a city with all 3 artifacts returned, you get a password. You can return to Bowser's Castle without all the artifacts returned, but you'll have unfinished business there, and you will have to do everything all over again. So that's the thing. And we're nearing 16 minutes on my recording. I might as well go ahead and end it here. And whenever you return back to Bowser's Castle, you can't enter that city that you were in ever again. Also, you'll see one of the Koopalings behind that little portcullis right there. That little gate there. And when you beat all of the doors here, you'll take them on. And it's a really easy boss battle. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. So I've got 4 other doors to choose from. And I'll be choosing one of them in the next video. So until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!